Um, it'll be tough out at BYU. Provo was what kind of venue somebody I got asked. I knew it was a very exciting venue. They have a very good football team. Mangum is a really good quarterback. We knew about him in high school. And now after his mission, he's 21 years old and older, so he's very mature, strong arm, big receiver like I told you last week. But the biggest focus for us has been on starting fast. And we did a little better at last week, but we still got to work on that part. Also, all four sides of the ball playing together, playing off in that feeding fashion. We got portions of it in this game. I like the way our kids fight back. They're not going to quit. That's not in our vocabulary. They really, I would say these 6 games have galvanized us and hardened us and our team, because we've had some tough tests on the road. And I thought we've handled it well. I thought we've gotten better. And we know and knew going into this really season what type of opponent we would have. I know quarterback questions, but James and Blake are playing well together. And we'll keep that system. I was asked at a game. That's what we'll do. And I like the way they make each other better. I like the way they make our team better. I like the way they are the epitome on our team of selfless, giving themselves a team first. And so I like that. I like the way the young players you see are showing up. And our coaches are doing a really good job of finding roles that they can play. I don't believe in redshirting. I believe in playing kids, and that's how to get better. So I like the way that's developing. I like the way our team is shaping up. This went through 2 quarters of our season. First quarter, second quarter. We divided the season up, as y'all know, like a game. Now we're at the halfway mark, entering the third quarter, facing the Tulsa team. I know Philip since Texas Tech days. I've known Philip 16 years. He was at Art Browse at Stephenville High School, and then with Art at Baylor. And he's a good play caller, and he's got a system going out there, and we know we'll face a Baylor-type offense. Got quarterback and wideouts. So got a tough test coming up, but I'm glad to be back at home. The road brought a lot out of us as a team, and to rely on one another, and that was a positive thing. So Tulsa's up next, 12 o'clock Saturday. Question?
Coach, you look at this, the halfway point in the season. At this point, what do you think the strength of this team is right now, and what's maybe 1 or 2 big concerns going into the second half?
I think we handle adversity well. I think we're able to play the next play, next series, next half, next game. We've learned that. I think we make competitive plays, and I think routine plays have improved. I think they've fallen behind. We have, and we found ways to get in the game, do things help us in the game. I think our O-line and D-line and special teams are doing what I asked them to do. We had a punt block on the other night, but they've done a good job. I've asked those guys to take over up front on defense and offense, and our special teams as well. All 4 sides of the ball are learning to play together. Got to get ready for the conference.
Coach, you guys plan to get Marquez Grayson back this week?
Hope so. I hope he ran pretty good last week. May even get DeVaris Brunson back. Wait to hear from Jake. But Dante, he ran good the other day, but don't know if he'll be ready to play with the shoulder. But hope Marquez is back.
Coach, in Tulsa, I guess you're facing a pretty seasoned quarterback in Dane that's kind of been through the ups and downs of that program. What do you see that?
Well, last year we knew he was talented last year, and what Philip has done is he's got some skill set around him now. So Dane has got size, he's mobile, got a good arm, accurate arm. Philip is a good, very good coach and good quarterback coach and understands his offense inside and out. He's got, again, another tall receiver, and Harris Garrett. He was there played there, and really competes for the ball well. Also, the other guy, Zach Langer, that's the running back, like him. He's got some snazziness to him. But Dane's an experienced quarterback, been through it. Have to change looks on him because he understands coverages. You got to be able to control the run and be able to affect him.
Coach, since Summers came here as a receiver, basically, do you see any or envision any scenario where he may play with Kemp at the same time in a slot or something like that because he's such a dynamic runner too?
No. We're going to leave him at quarterback and let him learn that. And he's still progressing there. And we got plenty of wideouts to go, so we won't do that.
Coach, you got homecoming coming up. The weather's looking good. I know it feels good to be back home.
Yeah, we got 4 of the last 6 home, so I'm excited to get back here in Greenville. Excited to see our fans, and I'll tell you what though, we've had fans travel. We had a good contingent out there in Utah. I was proud of them, and really each game, Dallas we had there. So our fans have traveled well, but there's nothing like getting them in Dowdy Ficklen at home.
Coach, will you do anything different this week because you have a Saturday noon game followed by a Thursday game? Will you do anything this week to try and catch up and prepare a little bit? I know you don't like to look ahead, but with the way the schedule is set up, will you do anything different?
No, you can't do it. Not in this league. You can't do it. We got 5 days before the next one, 8 days before the next one. So we always, but I don't want the coaches thinking about anything else but Tulsa. No, I won't allow that. We'll change the schedule up. Everything moves up a little bit. And we got to be smart with our bodies, Billy. But no, we won't. We can't afford to do that. I can't, and I won't let them do it.
Coach, back in the conference play and the American, we're still wide open. You got a chance to win the conference championship still. Y'all talk about that?
Can't think that far ahead. It's like I was telling Billy. And that's not how I want it. That's not how the program's built. We think about each day. Yeah, it's a long-term vision, of course, but right now we back it right up to having a great Monday again. Tuesday, and just like what question Billy asked, I don't want us built like that. I want us to stay and don't look past where we are right now each day. So, but every coach probably has it on their docket to win it. But we don't look that. We won't talk about that.
Coach, speak about the conference. You got a couple of teams that are starting to crack the top 25, a couple of teams that are getting votes. Can you kind of just talk about the conference in general, about people are starting to take notice?
Yeah, well, I mentioned earlier, one of the most competitive conferences, I think, in the country. Talked about them. Tulane, Curtis, Willie at South Florida, Coach Herman at Houston, Phillip. You'll see Phillip this week. Matt Rule, Coach Tuberville, all around. It doesn't surprise me. Justin's doing a great job at Memphis. He's getting recruiting well. He's got his system in. He's getting some really talented kids there too. But it does not surprise me. I felt that way down not the media day, but at our head coaches deal. I knew we were going to be tough, and then you know who they recruit because we battle each other a little bit on something, but you know the kids they've gotten and signed. Yeah.
Coach, it was a long trip to Provo. They're doing a return trip here in a couple of years. Would you want to see another series home and home with BYU again, or is the trip too long? I don't think that far either. You know what I mean? But whatever's on the schedule, we'll play. But they got a good team, good program. I talked to Robert and Nile after the game. They feel good about that program. And Bronco said the biggest thing for them is the travel because they're not in the conference. That's what wears them down. But I think they'll be snatched up here pretty soon. Got a top-notch program. Really got some high-level kids now on that team. Some kids that will play at the next level and can go. Those safeties, those receivers will, the quarterback will. So, but we got a lot of respect for them, a lot of respect for that program. Bronco's a good head coach and just great staff. Met all of them. I knew most of them anyway.
Coach, we could talk about the impact of Trayvon Brown and what getting him back has meant so far.
I think
Trayvon's done a good job coming back, contributing to the team. I think Trayvon enjoys the total game of blocking. Davon and Trayvon both complement one another. I like the way Bryce and Stephen Baggett complement each other at tight end. The way Quay and Zay, even though Zay's got a lot of run at it, but Quay's been contributing. And then Jimmy be back, but lost Jimmy, but you saw Brandon Bishop step up, and also Davon can play at that position. So I like the way all those skill sets are working together.
What is the timetable on you?
I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but maybe 3 weeks, hopefully.
What concerns you most about Tulsa?
Being prepared offensively for this offense. I've coached against it, but Phillips is going to even expand a little bit more. He's throwing the ball more. Make sure our kids get their feet back under them, get their bodies back under them.
Talk about Giannis Bowden and Bobby Cole played, probably the most they've played in their careers due to injuries. Just what did you see from them on film? It seems like Giannis is making a lot of plays out there.
Well, you just, I guess it was maybe 4 games ago, I asked the coaches to find roles for the kids that can help make plays. Yeah. Bobby's been a steady special teams player. You see him in practice. He's got length that I like. He's very disciplined, very coachable. You saw him on special teams make plays and in practice make plays. And first time maybe luck, second time maybe, but about third or fourth time, the kid's making plays. He does it for a living now, So Giannis the same way. I like Giannis's length again, and Giannis is a really good pass rusher. So that knack, and he's very athletic, and he'll get stronger and bigger as you go. Those two guys, I like the way Sean Furlow's stepping up, another young cat. Anybody else young? That's about it. I like the way those kids are stepping up. They're mature enough to handle the playing time. So, and the coach is doing a good job preparing them.